Guys! So with County Fair just around the corner, I know that a lot of you are showing rabbits for the first time, which is really exciting, but it's also kind of confusing. I know that my first year at Fair, I had no idea what I was supposed to bring or what would be provided for me, so I decided to make this video to hopefully clear up some of those questions. You'll get a supply list of everything your rabbit needs at Fair, and also some suggestions for things you might want to bring for yourself. The most important thing to bring is a bag of your rabbit's pellets. These pellets need to be the same ones that you've been feeding your rabbit because rabbits don't like change, and so if you can keep the food the same, it will help them be less stressed out. You also need to bring your rabbit's dishes for food and water. For water you can use either a crock or a water bottle, but if you bring a water bottle, make sure to bring the wire clip that attaches it to the cage because those will not be provided. If some people bring their own water from home because, like I said, rabbits don't like change, and because water can vary so much in taste, they think that the rabbits are less stressed if their water tastes the same. However, this is not completely necessary. You also need to bring some hay. You can just bring that in a bin and keep it underneath your rabbit's cage. There will be space for that. The next thing you need to bring for your rabbit is a fan. We all know how extremely hot fairs can be, and in the rabbit barns it's even worse, especially because the rabbits are wearing a fur coat. If your rabbit barn is air conditioned, then you don't have to worry about this step. However, most barns are not. Even though they have large fans to keep the air moving, that isn't really enough, especially if your rabbit has longer fur. We use large box fans that you can get at Walmart or anywhere, and those work for 2 rabbit cages at a time. However, if your cages are smaller, or if you've only brought one rabbit, you can buy small individual fans at, like I said, Walmart, online, or any store that sells small animal supplies. Even with the fans, however, rabbits can get way too hot at Fair, so you'll need to bring a cooler full of ice packs and a couple of washcloths to help keep your rabbit cool. You can use ice packs like you use for your school lunches, or if you don't have any of those or don't want to use them, you can fill a water bottle half full of water and freeze it. Because water expands when it freezes, you need to not fill it more than halfway, otherwise it'll burst. You also should bring a couple washcloths to help cool your rabbit down. Because rabbits' veins are closest to the skin in their ears, you should wet the washcloth with cool water and rub down their ears. This will cool down the blood in their ears, and it'll circulate throughout their body, cooling the rest of them. Because you're bringing your rabbit to show, you want it to look its best, so you might want to bring some things to help clean your rabbit as well. Remember to never use soap on a rabbit because their skin is extremely sensitive. Instead, use warm water and try to wipe off as much of the dirt as you can. You can do this using the washcloth you brought to cool them down, or you can use Q-tips if the area is smaller. You also need to bring nail clippers to make sure that all of your rabbit's nails are cut properly before you get them to the showing table. The judges will check this, so it is important to do. Depending on the size of your rabbit, you may want to bring large clippers like this, or you can just use small fingernail clippers. Because we bring production litters, we often bring both kinds, these for the adult rabbits and these for the smaller rabbits. If you're going to be cutting your rabbit's nails, especially so close to a show, you'll probably want to have some clotting cream on hand as well. This will make it so that if you accidentally do nick the quick of the rabbit's nails and it starts to bleed, the bleeding will stop quickly and it won't get all over the rabbit. The judges will check their fingernails, so make sure that you don't have any blood on the fingernails if you do accidentally cut too deep. We use animal clotting cream. I would not recommend trying the human clotting cream that you can get just if you nick while shaving, because this is made specifically for animals. So you can get this online or at a vet's office. If you bring any supplies that you use on rabbits and would be willing to lend to other people if they forgot theirs, such as clippers, you'll want to bring a small bottle of rubbing alcohol so that you can clean them between the rabbits. You don't want to spread diseases, and that is a very easy way to do so, so the rubbing alcohol will kill the germs and make it so that everyone has the ability to get to the equipment they need. If you want to, or if your rabbit has long fur and needs it, you can bring along a small cat or rabbit brush. However, most rabbits do not need to be brushed, not even before a show, so this is not necessary. Remember, if you are using a brush with sharp bristles, not to get too close to the rabbit's skin as it tears very easily. Another thing to think about would be bringing along small pieces of wood or a toy for your rabbit to chew on to keep them busy. Because judges do check rabbits' teeth, it is important to give them something to chew on so their teeth don't get too long. We use small applewood sticks, larger sticks we find outside, or blocks of wood. However, you can purchase toys from most stores or from online. Another thing we bring along is the ARBA publication, The Standards of Perfection, which basically lists what the judge is going to be looking for in every breed. It also lists disqualifications and other important things to know before you show your rabbit. We bring this along in case we have any questions or if other people have any questions. It will also help you if you're planning to buy a rabbit or are selling a rabbit and you'd like to point out the good points about that rabbit. We've talked about keeping your rabbit healthy, hydrated, and cool, but we haven't talked about keeping you cool as well. You might want to bring some water bottles that you can drink throughout the day because it gets extremely hot at fair, especially when you're in the barns, which you will be for a lot of the time, taking care of your rabbit. For the actual rabbit show, you'll need to be wearing some kind of 4-H shirt and either long jeans or a denim skirt. If you have long hair, you might want to tie it back, and you'll need to be wearing either sneakers or boots. If you're wearing flip-flops, shorts of any kind, pants that aren't denim, or a skirt that isn't denim, you will not be allowed to show. You can borrow clothes from someone, but it is much easier to just bring your own. Last but not least, you're going to need a carrying cage to transport your rabbit between your car and the cage it will stay in during the fair, and from that cage to the show ring. You can use either a small animal like a dog or a cat travel cage, or you can get a wire carrying cage from many rabbit suppliers and from anywhere online. We hope that you enjoyed this video and we wish you the best of luck at fair. Thank you for watching.